Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with Deck, and today we're playing some more Timberborn. So, in our last episode, we can unpause the game now and just let it run. Last episode, we had our drought kick in, which we've got a 5-day drought. That's not really going to be that much of a problem. We're kind of good on water at the minute, 12,000. It's better than we've ever been doing before. We've got 2 of our 4 potential farms up and running. In fact, I should probably prioritise these, so we can get 1 farm done this episode, hopefully. Do them first. Actually, you can always blow this right now, because that doesn't really mean anything. That's just where the aqueduct's going to come in this side. This one can get blown up as well. Wait, no. We need to get both sides finished, unless I build a staircase going up there. It makes no difference. Just leave it as is. No, it does make a difference. I want to get doing things. Put a staircase there. In that case, we're not going to need this path going across. To be fair, I bet they can reach most of that anyway. Very nearly. Very nearly. Yeah, we're going to get this section sorted first, so we can get the wheat farm on the grow. I do want to get a platform in right there, just so if the farms are ahead, they can get going across. It's like at the minute, everything's planted here, so there's nothing else for them to do. So these guys can go across and help the carrot farmers. Now, we've not had 500 carrots in a very long time. I don't think we've ever we've had 500 potatoes in a long time either. How are you guys doing for food? You're getting all the carrots and stuff. You're not really getting any potatoes yet, though. You're getting plenty of potatoes at the minute. How about Sir Oaks? You're getting some of the potatoes. See, this is why I think we should get rid. Yeah, these only need to keep 100 potatoes in there, and then the rest of it... Well, they start shipping... no. Potatoes, I want them to ship straight away. Same as the wheat. I don't want them to keep any for themselves. If they can ship it to Sir Oaks District, I want them to ship it. If they've got a little bit too much and they're trying to do it themselves, because we've got a couple of grills and a couple of grist mills there. Mills? I meant grills and grist mills, that's what I was saying, yeah. Then, yeah, they can cook a little bit. I just want them to be mainly shipping it. I guess at the minute we've not really had our first... Whoa, leg spike. Our first potato haul in. It's going. It's going. Carrots is the key thing down here, because they grow so quickly. Now, when I set this up for potatoes and whatever, did I set it... Oh, I've set it up for pure wheat and pure potatoes. So, that kind of currently gives you nowhere to store... Yeah, we can't do it like that. We need bread. We need grilled potatoes in here. Carrots and berries we don't. In that case, it's wheat and potatoes we don't need in there. Don't know how I made that mistake. Fool. You fool. We've only got 121 paper left. You know what, honestly? I'm not bothered about the books. And this is going to have to get swapped out. It's going to have to be a 4-way one, isn't it? Yeah. And paper mill. Right there. They can reach this from the road. So we'd have a straight piece there and a corner piece there. You know what, actually? Oh, I thought it was a 2. I'm looking to see if there's any place I can put this that'll affect things. I mean, that kind of affects things, but it's miles out the way. I don't really want it to be all the way up there. You know what? I think we could throw that there. 600 power is what it needs. Just slap that there a second. I do want to get some of these down. Oh, am I meant to be building another windmill there? My bad. My bad. You know what? I'm not going to do this because that's going to take ages. Let's get another windmill there. I'd got the space for it, so why not? How much power has this got now? It's got way more than it needs. It's just when it cuts out. Because there's no, like, middle ground between power stopping and whatnot. I say that as my water stops, but my wind keeps going. Brilliant game. As always, just stupendous timing on making me look like an absolute fool. I can do that myself. I don't need your help, thanks. They're still chewing through the bread. I need to stop making these terrible puns. If it helps anybody, most of them are accidental. These guys are starving to death. How is one of our farming communities starving to death? Because these haven't got enough food to start sharing yet. None of them have got enough food to start sharing yet. Well, you've got carrots. You've not got many carrots, but you've got carrots. What's gone off there? What? Why have I got no... It's died? Oh, we've got 2.9 days. We're fine. We're fine. Just get harvesting some food. Forehead. I guess each district should have its own mill, grill, and bakery. Just so they can make their own food to a small degree. So you are getting wheat in. Just is this district getting wheat and potatoes in and then using it all? Kinda looks like it, yeah. Well, I don't think you're going to be helping the carrots anytime soon, because now this is going to be your full-time job, because as soon as you've harvested it, you're going to get planting it, and then there's going to be more to harvest. Yeah, these farms are going to be huge. Do I potentially need more beavers doing the jobs around here? How are we doing over here? Have you got this built up yet? Yeah, they do. We just need one more power source in there, and then that's going to be more paper. You can tell this is like a first pass. It doesn't look good, does it? It's just all crammed together. I mean, it started working out okay, but I'm not 100% impressed with it. Again, though, it is just a learning process, this playthrough. How are you doing? They're doing fine for carrots. I think you've got, like, nearly all of the carrots in the game so far. Nearly all the carrots. Well, it's a good job most structures don't need metal, because that would be fairly awkward. Power. Now, this will never work for me, because this is too narrow. And I'd have to delete one of the roads on that side, which, like I say, is not going to work for me. Power supply's looking a little bit low. Okay then, there is different wind. You're doing 109, you're doing 273. So it does seem like the higher you can make these, the better. Good to know. Because if that's the case, if I were to play this again, I'd put these windmills on stilts, and I'd have stairs going up around them. You can have stairs around these, can't you? Yeah, we can, it's just that's too far away. So I'd have a tower going all the way around it. Maybe if we did that, we'd have continuous power, unlimited power. Come on, beavers. Get all of this planted. I mean, I could blow this first section up. And just work from there. In fact, I might do that. Because then we can start planting the wheat. I'm not doing it while there's beavers stood in the field of dynamite. That seems a bit harsh. Still got a few more left to go. 1.5 days left on the drought. Carrots are still going up. Potatoes aren't quite getting there yet. That's why I'm wondering if I might need more farmhouses around. I can't really put one this side because just no. I could mirror them and put them backwards. Actually, mirroring it would look decent because it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Road would go there. And then that's what you'd call a farming district. Actually, speaking of farming districts, how are we doing for watering these two? You're okay-ish. I think I'm going to drop this just half a meter. Just let a bit more water in. Just make sure we're keeping up and nobody's dying. Died of old age. We've not had them really starved to death or thirst to death, have we? Nothing to do in range. Guess our work here is done. That is completely full. Why are there explosives up here? Empty this storage, please. We need to get it all back down, and then we can destroy this hauling post. To say we've only ever had these two. We've not done bad off it. It's not. We've not demanded loads and loads of metal. It's nice to get metal, but we've not demanded it. You empty that out nice and quickly, don't you? I mean, it's only 200. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Yeah, really, I should probably have put power all the way up here. Then it would have been unlimited power. How are we doing for paper? That's coming back up. Planks still aren't doing brilliantly. I probably shouldn't have turned all of those off. I should probably have let them just keep going. It's like, what I'd really like to do is make it so that I've got a storage in this middle section for everything. But that would mean like ripping this farm out. So then we'd have a storage that's just for planks, a storage that's just for gears, a storage that's just for paper. And then they can keep going until it's full. And then when it's full, there's nothing else they can do. It's just going to stall out. Whereas at the minute, they're going to keep going. Because they don't listen to these numbers. They use those as a guideline from what I've seen. Unless they've updated it and changed it. We've got 0.3 days left. Turn everything back on. And we're still at 12,000 water. I think slowly my system's starting to work. How are you doing for water? 1,600. How are you guys doing for water? They've still got 3,000 water. This one is replenishing this one. And then getting replenished itself by Sky Fury's district. Which is exactly how I wanted it to work. And if that's how it's going to do it, then happy days. Let's detonate this one. And detonate this one. Really? It's fine. We can just do that quite simply. And then we can up our priorities there again. Get them on the go as well. So we can put one farmhouse down here. Can't get the next one down, unfortunately. And this is where we're going to start growing wheat. There's no reason not to plant it all the way up if we can. How are we doing for workers? 20 unemployed still. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and then that'll leave me like 12 for berries. So if we say I have like, I don't know, just a handful of berry pickers all the way up, you're going to be planting first, and wheat. Handful of berry pickers all the way up. I mean, you can do that. Not that I'd want to do that, but handful of berry pickers all the way up. We don't actually need any more houses. Unless I decide I need more. That just sounded so stupid, saying it out loud. The only reason we'd need more houses is if I want to do anything else with this district. I kind of want to leave a few beavers free. Yeah, this is already good. 18 unemployed, so 2, 4, 6. That leaves me 12. I could have 6 harvesters up and down this section, just for berries. And that should be enough. And then that leaves me 6 free, so as they die, they get replaced, they have kids, and... I guess a house or 2, just to keep on top of it, would be better. And to be fair, if we were doing that, we'd start with these 2. Just so we could gauge where we were going with it. So then we'd need our platform. It's going to be a 3 platform there. No, that's not how it's work. That's not how it's work. Yes. Actually, that is beautiful. Because you have path come onto there. Stairs go up, path join there, path join there. It worked exactly as I hoped it would. So this is all, apart from the first one, which is 3 tall, then it's 2 tall. 2 tall, 2 tall, 2 tall, 2 tall, 2 tall, 2 tall. Could have clicked and dragged there. It would have been loads easier. And then we can put houses on top. Nope. Then we can put roofs on top. And if we need to, we can expand across the way. And that's the easy bit, to be fair, expanding across the way. This is awesome. I love it. I don't think we're going to be able to get a Monument 3. I don't really want to get the Monument 2 in here. It's a horrible spacing for it. I'd left just enough room for Monument 3. But it is going to require 600 power. The only other thing is I could build power light on top of these dead tall roofs. And like bodge away for power to get down here, but you know what, screw it. Build it. I don't want you doing it anytime soon though, that's got to be lower priority, please. Yeah, we're really not going to get any water power from there. So if I was to do power, I mean, I'd have to build levees out to start with. It's going to have to go... I'm going to need my own set of stairs for this to go all the way up and wrap around. It would look dead stupid. And not only that, there'd then be the case of building it where I'd have to have stairs going up alongside it so the beavers could get up to actually build it. So does this do nothing then, if it's not got power? Because that'd be unfortunate. The simpler solution would be to build levees out here and have like... What are they, like sea wind farms? I know that's not how it'd work, but... Yeah, but even then, I'm going to have to build all the path in to go between things, because these don't float. So I'd have to build all the platforms either way, so it wouldn't look as cool as I wanted it to do. And what I'd then want to do, which it wouldn't work, is I'd want to be able to blow the stands out after we'd finished it. Yeah. I think this is just going to be there for effect. It's not going to actually be a useful statue. If only I'd made this one tile wider and shuffled everything further this way. Because if this was 3 tiles, then I could have got water power in here. I mean, I can put a water wheel in on the back of that, but what good's that? It's 180 power. It needs at least 3 of these. This needs to have a current, which it really doesn't because it's a lake, not a stream. Up here barely has a current. But saying that, we never went and worked around these. See, if I really wanted to go overboard, I'd try and, like, get all of this map to be under my control. Again, not for a first sitting. I think that's a bit over ambitious. But you can see where there's a few spots where you'd be able to blow through quite nicely. It's like, really, the game wants you to move to the higher ground. If I blew through there, yeah, it's going to make this into a little pond, but then it's going to flood down this way. I guess that's where you'd want to dig the river out a bit further. This side would be nicer. You'd blow through there, it'd fill up there, and then it'd run back into this river. I wonder if we could actually do that. Then you've got all the way over here. You could blow through there, then that's going to fill up loads of that, and it's going to come around the back of here, and it'd flood basically all of my water storage and all of my forestry section. But at least then you'd get this section open up, you'd get all of this section open up. It'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? You know, I'm curious if we can get to this bit to blow it up. Let's see. Let's see how far we can get. And a 1 platform. So this isn't like a serious thing. We're just seeing how far we can get with this. Now, until the stairs are built, I don't think this is actually going to show me. And obviously we destroy these trees and stuff because we just want to get through. I mean, it's fairly green at this point, so we should be able to get quite far up. If I could just blow, like, all of this section out. Right there. Now, this isn't going to flood us. No, because that way is sealed in quite nicely. There's a step up here as opposed to there where it's going to flow straight through and make a river. I'm just making sure it's not going to flood around the back here and absolutely screw my village. Oh my god, they're building it so quickly. Oh, it's getting orange already. Maybe it won't get as far as I was hoping it would. Sorry, I'm just trying to do other things while they plant dynamite. Why are you doing this in the stupidest way possible? You're planting wheat, the next one would be harvesting wheat. Flipping hell. They got that one built up quick. How are we doing? You've got some more villagers on the way? Yes. I don't think there's any reason we need more houses. We should be good to leave it there. Well, actually, no. I was saying about doubling these up so we can get things harvested quicker. How are we doing for potatoes at this point then? Have potatoes started to spike up? No, not really. I don't quite understand that, but now that we're getting more housing, I'm actually going to do exactly what I said. We're going to get another 2 farms in each of the farms. Well, another 2 farmhouses in each of the farms. Just because I absolutely want to be farming this as quickly as possible. And we're going to have extra beavers just standing around doing nothing anyway. So we might as well. They've not started putting they're putting things into this. Excuse me. This is a low priority. You guys are meant to be doing everything else. Well, I guess they're doing that if there's nothing else to do. Yeah, let's leave them to that a bit. How are you guys doing over this way? Have you built my staircases up? Yeah, they have. They can very nearly reach. Come on. The path still works. I'm only going to build the 1 set of stairs so far, because I don't know if they're going to be able to reach to the end of this. Although, even if they can get down... No, I'm going to have to build the staircase so they can get down onto that level. Fool. Are you planting dynamite already? Legend. I just want more water on the map. I want to see more green. I did see somebody post on Reddit, like, a challenge for people. Try and get every single tile saturated with water. I mean, you could do it. It'd take a while. I mean, realistically, what you'd want to do is just use, like, mountains and dynamite and blow down. But then you'd want a huge dam of water at the start. I think it's a highly doable challenge, but I think it's a very time-consuming challenge. Yep, they've built all of that up now. They're just going to start piling everything into there. We are still shipping metal down this way, aren't we? Yeah, they've still got metal there. They're not shipping loads of metal, but they are shipping metal. You guys got this finished. Happy days. Still not quite got all the beehives done yet either, which is weird. Would have thought they'd have got those done before anything else. What you lacking? Paper, paper, and paper? Well, why are you lacking paper still? I don't think we're making enough paper. That will change when we've finished making all the dynamite to blow all this area up. I want you building these anywhere before this. The beehives are getting done slowly. Oh, you fool! That one. That one. I've not got any more. Bloody beehives, I forgot. I'm a fool. And beehives. That is right? I'm just not gonna pay attention to it at the minute. They've not got any of those up yet. Fair enough. Hey, I'd probably leave that road up there. We could even make a forestry area up there. There's no reason this has got to be forestry. Although I'm not swapping it now. That actually looks loads nicer than it used to. Have I just been leaving this down? Yeah, I've just been leaving that down. Completely not what I intended to do with it from the get-go, but does it really matter? They're not going to be able to blow this up today either, are they? Have we got any beavers coming out? No? Damn it. It's like, nah, I could build a bridge across this side and blow this up, but then I'm going to lose all of this. The only way I could get around it is if I blew up a lake or a river, so it ran round and come back through, but I'm not doing that. That's a little bit excessive. It is a decent idea, though. Because we could have a little stream just going into this bit. Well, actually, it'd probably be better if it went into there and then branched off this way. Seems like a cool idea. Back up to 13,000 water. That drought barely put a dent in it. See, when they all manage to get completely filled up with water, it's really not going to be an issue. Which is why I said the project that we're doing down there, Sky Fury's district, that is the final project. Because I think once we've got that done, food is just going to start flying in. I mean, it is. Carrots could be a little bit better, but I guess when we've got more people harvesting, it will be. So you will be carrots and planting. You will be carrots and harvesting. You will be potatoes and planting. You will be potatoes and harvesting. You know, when it's built like. Potatoes harvesting, potato harvesting. They're getting there. I'd love to get this bit blown up in this episode, but we're right on 31 minutes already, so that might not happen. We can blow this up at least. In fact, I want to get a screenshot of this one for the thumbnail. Because we're making a brand new river, essentially. So let's stick that right there, and apologies for the noise. Let's go. Oh, game's just like, what are you doing? So that's going to fill up all of this trough first, and then it should hopefully flow very nicely and make another waterfall there. So will I even have to worry about turning pumps off at this point? Because we've got even more water volume over this way now as well. I think still, yeah, I'd have to turn the pumps off just to make sure. How quickly that fills up. Wow. I mean, that... it won't actually fill up any more than that. Please don't flood. That looks cool as sin. It shouldn't flood because water will just be flowing down still. But we kind of can't control the water flow as well now because of what I've done. Because it circumvents that dam. Is it really a problem though? Because water's going to continuously flow down here. And there's still a nice volume of water behind this dam. Well, actually, yeah, it will fill the dam up first because that's a tier higher than everything else. So when this, when a drought hits, this way will cut off first, and then this way will still be viable. Yeah, that's fine then. I really didn't think this through very well before I actually went and did it. Oh, nuts. I guess it is going to make the river a little bit more hazardous. It'll recede. It just needs to get balanced out a little bit. Has it made the water current stronger? It almost seems stronger, doesn't it? How are we doing anyway? You guys, loads of food, loads of water, bread, carrots, potatoes. You're doing well. Potatoes and wheat's getting up there. You've actually got a load of potatoes. Well, this is Sir Oak's district, so they should have. They've all got a few carrots now. They've all got bread. I think we're already at the point where we've saved it. We've got 15,000 water. I still can't even blow this up yet because... Actually, yeah, I can, because then we will be able to reach from the other side. It doesn't matter. We're going to be able to do this from the ground up. Delete buildings. I wonder if I can just delete all of this. Can it be reached from other means? Yes, yes it can. Beautiful. So you guys keep blowing that up. I think that's where we're going to call it an episode, and then next time I might do things between episodes until the next art comes in. Just because I've not really got enough time to record another episode now. Got to go to work. But I've got enough time to do things off camera. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, potatoes and harvesting. I'm just going to let the game run a bit, and I'm going to try and get all of these planted, and then next episode, it might even be the final episode. I'm not going to promise that. Or threaten that, I guess. But we're getting close. We are getting close. So, that's where we're going to leave it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. Comments and feedback greatly appreciated as always. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.